Good morning. Welcome to NewsWare's Trade Talk for Tuesday, July 21st. Okay, let's get into the action. Take a look at the S&Ps, which are trading higher by 0.4%, 0.40 this morning. AI shares are gaining some ground. We're still seeing hostilities in the Middle East, 10th straight day of U.S. airstrikes. But there are some mediation efforts underway. They're pushing a 10-day ceasefire proposal to help and try and de-escalate the conflict. Other news, Trump has signed a new 50% tariffs on a wide range of Canadian goods set to take effect in 30 days. I see that, Pete Hegseth is scheduled to appear before the Senate Appropriations Committee today. Oil prices, they turned higher. They were lower, but they've reversed course, and they are now trading higher. In terms of corporate news, shares of Boeing, we are seeing some gains this morning. They're at that Farnsboro Air Show, and they got a couple new orders today. NVIDIA reported a 9.3 passive stake in ticker NBIS. Alibaba, BABA, is out there saying its new AI model is second only to Anthropic's Fable 5. On the earnings front, there's a lot of action going on. I mean, we're seeing gains in Northrop Grumman, NOC, NVS, 3M, Hasbro, DHI. They're all trading higher, including GM. After the bell today, we got Interactive Brokers, Chubb, CB, ticker AIR, and COF are scheduled to report. And then tomorrow morning we got GEV, PM, T, MCO, and Otis, OTIS. Okay, taking a look over at the global markets this morning, we got the DAX higher by 0.23% with, strong gains in the healthcare sector. The FTSE's higher by 0.18% with gains in mining and defense stocks. And in Paris, the CAC is up 0.04%. There's some strength in tech, which is kind of outweighing the weakness that we're seeing in luxury stocks. In Asia last night, we got the Nikkei, which was closed yesterday, but last night it jumped 3.26% with positive action in AI-related stocks. Hong Kong, the Hang Seng finished down 0.04% or 10 points. There were gains in property stocks and tech shares, though. Shanghai Composite in China was up 1.79%. with chips and semiconductors leading the rebound. And then we're turning our attention over to oil, and oil is trading higher. We got WTI at $84.30 a barrel. We got Brent at $90.27 a barrel. Listen, they reversed earlier losses this morning, and they're now trading more than 1% higher as the hostilities continue. It doesn't look like there's going to be any real acceptance to this 10-day peace proposal that the mediators are throwing out there. After the bell today, there's the API data that's coming out. We've got to point that out. Moving on into earnings, we're looking at NOC, which is Northrop Grumman. Stock's now lower by 2.38%. They beat by 86 cents on higher revenue. 3M is trading higher by 5.90%. They beat by 15 cents on higher revenue. And GM, General Motors, is now lower by 1.52%. They delivered a beat of 39 cents on higher revenue. After the bell, we got Interactive Brokers, IBKR. Their EPS is 64 cents. Expected move is 6.85%. Chubb, CB, Charlie Boy, their EPS is 6.60. Expected move is 6.27% when they release. In terms of economic reports, it's a really light day. The key one, the only one that's really coming out at 4:30 after the bell, we get the American Petroleum Institute's oil stockpile estimates due out. In terms of FANG stocks, we got Google releasing tomorrow afternoon. The EPS is $2.86. In terms of Meta, BlackRock is leading the debt sale of its $12 billion for that El Paso data center project. Tesla's earnings are also tomorrow. Their EPS is 47 cents. In terms of Dow Jones news, Boeing announced a purchase order today from MSC Air Cargo and Uganda Airlines. NVIDIA reports 9.3% passive stake in NBIS. Disney, Kraft Heinz and Disney are doing a deal which includes Heinz products at Disney properties in North America. In terms of merger news, Icon Enterprises, IEP, they're going to sell their Pep Boys asset for $700 million to Mavis Tire. In terms of guidance news, NOC, they raised their full year 2026 guidance, 2860 to 2910. Street estimate was at $27.95. That's an uptick. 3M also raised their 2026 adjusted EPS to $8.80 to $8.95. Street estimates was at $8.74, so that's a nice uptick. In terms of catalyst calls, Carter's CRI, Citibank opens up a 30-day positive catalyst watch on the stock. In terms of my stock of the day, I'm going to go with Interactive Brokers, IBKR, India Boy, Kilo Richard. Earnings are due out after the bell. EPS is 64 cents, expected to move 6.85%. Yesterday's call volume, 1928 versus 1583. It's a 0.82 put to call ratio. Open interest is 84,498 to 46,961. That's a 0.56. Interesting. Major brokers are raising price targets on the stock. They do like it. So, listen, I'm going to try and wait to see if I can get in 92.50. That's kind of the enter price I'm looking for. But my pick of the day is Interactive Brokers, IBKR, and earnings play. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the news hot off the press. U.S. hiring slows for the fourth straight week, ADP data shows. Let's see what else we got here. Cardinal Health, they're going to acquire Adapt Health Diabetes Unit in Strive Medical. Boeing has asked the U.S. government to press the European Union for transparency over a $3.43 billion loan to Airbus. JP Morgan and other U.S. banks are close to agreeing to provide some financing under Japan's $550 billion U.S. investment pledge. That's all I'm seeing this morning. All right, let's move to our pick of the day from yesterday, which was 3M. Worked out very well. Stock opened up at 160.50, fell to 159.01, and closed at 159.11. Now, I had said 159.50, but you look at the stock this morning, it's trading 168.25 to 169, so there's definitely a win. 3M, green winner. All right, traders, that concludes today's podcast. You guys know what to do. Let's go out there and let's make some green.